Alright, we got another big fight coming up on the undercard with Hector Garcia versus Lamont Roach. It's gonna be a very good fight. I feel like Garcia is still a threat coming off a loss against Gervonta Tank Davis. He's still a champion at the weight class at 130. I feel like he's still a huge threat. Roach gonna be he basically gonna come in with high hopes of trying to upset Garcia. Garcia right now, he doesn't really look at Roach as his toughest opponent today or a huge threat. He says, you know, guys like Gutierrez and Colbert, they're bigger opponents than he is as far as on the resume and toughness and skills. So Roach, he coming in basically improvement mode, and he just says he's seen a few things that Garcia showed in the Tank Davis fight that he can expose, and it's gonna be a good fight, man. At first coming in, you know, with the combinations and the uppercut and things, in my eyes, you know, if Roach can unleash, let his hands go and basically let his offense flow and stick to his defense and his principles and fundamentals, he can win the fight. But that's a tough task, you know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't really showed up in big fights. He's already been in a title fight before, so guys gotta basically prove themselves when it comes to these big matches. You know, so it's a different ball game when you're fighting for a title on the line than you are just in a showcase or versus a guy who's just in between rank. When you got guys who have good fundamentals, defense, and have a lot of power and speed. Hector Garcia, he doesn't fight at a high tempo, but he makes you fight at his pace, and he exchanges. He likes to exchange. He likes to roll straight rights. Throws a nice hook, goes to the body. He'll throw a double hooks to the body, and alternating combinations, different things like that. But he's a huge threat in this fight. At first, I didn't want to go towards that direction as far as picking him, but then as time went on, I kind of went over a few things, and the weaknesses of Roach kind of matched the strengths of Garcia, so it's really a good fight. And if Roach can do the things he needs to, he can also exploit Garcia's weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Garcia can't really go punch for punch with guys, and if you can attack him well, you can knock him off his concentration. Basically, he won't be able to exchange back and forth with you. So, but that'll be a tall task for Roach. He really hasn't done that yet. You know what I'm saying? He would have to really risk it. And a lot of guys don't want to make those risks. They just want to go 12. Hey, sometimes you got to do a lot, man, to get a win. You know what I'm saying? You can't just squeeze by and try to jab your way through a win. You got to take it sometimes, especially from a champion. So it's gonna be a huge fight. I feel like Garcia's hooks to the body, different things like that, that's gonna be what's gonna separate the match in between rounds. But early on, I feel like Roach can be able to control a few things, especially if he's boxing well and not letting Garcia kind of control the match. Because that's basically what Garcia is gonna try to do. He's not comfortable unless he's not controlling things in the ring. That's why he was having trouble with Tank after a while, because Tank wasn't trying to conform to what he was trying to do, or his fighting style and different things like that. That's why the match kind of went the way it did. But if Roach Roach let him just try to fight inside and kind of pressure him a little bit, then he's gonna end up losing because that's the style he wants to fight in. And Roach, he likes to fight from the outside. He doesn't really like to get in between as far as stay in the pocket and anything like that. And I think Garcia is gonna have a reach advantage if I had to guess. I think Garcia is slightly bigger and taller. Even though he looks like a smaller guy, he might have slightly an advantage if I had to guess off the top of my head. From what I've seen in the ring, I don't think he has a huge advantage as far as his height or his build compared to Roach. I think Roach is gonna have a difficult time trying to work inside on the body, unless he's changing angles and doing different things like that, moving around the ring, getting Garcia moving, working his stamina up a little bit. I feel like he should try to make Garcia work, because Garcia gonna be willing to try to attack. If he could just try to jab and move around a little bit, he can have an advantage like that because he can catch Garcia off. Garcia likes to throw punches when he's mostly flat-footed. He can't throw punches off balance or anything like that, so I feel like that's the only way Roach can have an advantage. Because if he's gonna go there and just sit there and exchange punches with him, it's not gonna go well. Garcia's been doing that too long, that's his specialty, so that's the kind of style he wants to fight. Roach, he doesn't really fight like that as far as exchanging back and forth. So I feel like Garcia, he could probably possibly knock him out. I'm not saying, well, he could possibly knock him down. I can see in the fight, but I can possibly see him knock him down though. I don't know about a knockout. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Roach gonna try to do certain things to try to survive that long. Cause he's gonna have a chance to win the fight, but I feel like he can win the fight, but stylistically, from what I've seen, that's the kind of style he actually has difficulty with. He doesn't like the exchange in the pocket like that. That kind of holds him back a little bit, especially if he's not going to move around as much as he should be. But I feel like if he moves around enough, he can win the fight. He can win the fight. He gotta let his power go too. He gotta let his hands go. That's one thing. He got the hand speed and the power, but he just gotta let his hands go. If he don't let his hands go, he ain't gonna have no chance. But in this fight, I would pick Garcia. Knockout. I mean, not knockout, but decision, possibly knockout, but I would go decision. Definitely. I feel like he got something to prove, and he's trying to prove that he's still the top dog. A lot of these guys, man, instead of them, more than anything, man, being a champion, dudes don't want to be considered a gatekeeper, because after a while, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have these young guys hunting you down, man. They're trying to win some fights. They're trying to become champion, too. And this Roach second try trying to be champion that I know of, so he's definitely gonna be on the hunt for trying to make this happen ASAP. So it's gonna be a good fight. But yeah, that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.